Okay, so last time you guys said that the house walls had a little bit too much detail. So I took it out, and yeah, you guys are right. It had a little bit too much detail. I think the cobblestone was a bit unnecessary. Still not perfect. I still think it has a little bit too much indent, but it's what I can do at the moment to make the place look a little bit interesting. And it still feels a bit uneven, even though the walls are perfectly symmetrical. And I also changed up the path. You guys said I needed to work on the path, so I did. This is the new and improved path. So what do you guys think? Let me know. So now we are going to add a little bit more foundation to this house just before we continue with it. So at the moment, this is what it looks like from the inside. I've added some windows. And so we're going to add the pillars. We're going to use spruce for continuity. So we're going to continue using the spruce. Now I think we should go all the way up here. And yep, I think that might look good, it might not, we'll see. It's one more forwards, which could be good for depth, but it could also be bad for too much detail. So let's add some pillars here and here. Alright, I think that looks nice. Obviously we need to add a pillar down here. Now I'm not going to do that here because from the outside this won't look too bad, as you can see. And if I do spruce on the inside, then it won't look continuous, this continuous spruce planks that we have here. So notice how you can't see the spruce from the inside. That's important because we don't want to affect our interior. So now we have a new problem where this is going to be uneven no matter where we put this pillar. So let's just chuck it here. Now, I'm tempted to bring it outwards again like we did with that, but I think if we bring every single frame outwards, then it will just lose that effect, because that really pops, and it doesn't look so terrible with the house. I mean, could you imagine if I brought out every frame with this house? It wouldn't really look that great, so we're just going to keep it flat for now, and I think it's looking good the way it is. We're definitely going to keep the roof style, and let's move over here, and we need to kind of break up this texture here. Actually, you know, I think we can probably get away with having the pillar go all the way up, but having some kind of feature right here in the middle, like a feature wall. This would be quite interesting actually. If we just raised everything up and made the roof stone, do you think that would look too terrible? I know stone roofs are a bit unusual. I'm actually looking at my roof now, and my floorboards are wooden, and the roof is actually made out of plaster, so I'm not sure. Oh, Christmas chests. I'm not sure if the medieval style here would work with the kind of kingdom. Well, it's not really medieval. It's kind of hard to tell what kind of style I'm building in, but I know I've seen it somewhere before. I think we're just going to stick with the wooden houses and have the stone brick as maybe like a support for features. So we're going to add that all around the edges. I don't want to wrap it around too much because otherwise it might not look too good. So we'll just do something like this maybe. And so we'll have 3 pillars. Yeah, I think this would look good because I don't want to layer the whole thing with just stone brick. So let's just go here and move in like this. Now, after we add the roof, I think this wouldn't look as bad, but we will see about that. See, I could add a feature maybe here somewhere if necessary. Makes this room seem a bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's bad. We don't really need a feature here. Alright, so we want to keep continuity, so that's why I'm going to keep it here though. Alright, so now that we've got that out of the way, so we've got our pillars, so we did all that just so we can add a pillar. Crazy, right? So, oh yes, we need to continue this also. We're going to have some pillars maybe at the front. We'll see what it looks like if we just have a pillar going around all the front like this, because it might look good, might also look bad. Alright, so let's move this here. We're going to change that to a different kind of log just so it looks like it belongs here. So let's just go all the way around and connect it up there. And I think we'll stop it there. And it kind of looks a bit weird, but I think if we overhang the roof, then it might look a bit better. So we're just going to add the roof now and see how it looks. By the way, this log doesn't have any faces. And the way I did this is just going set block, log 13, down below me, right there. And this is the result it gets. It removes all those faces that you might not want showing on these builds. So I might use this for other places where the faces are showing. Although in this house it doesn't look too bad, and you can't really see any faces here either. So we might use it here, but I think this kind of adds to it. Also, you guys said I should replace the oak with something else. I've been thinking, I don't want to use spruce again because it will look messy. I don't really want to use stone bricks because that won't look good. And birch just pops a little too much. So I'm not really sure. I don't want to keep the oak, but I don't really want to replace it with anything else. So we might just have to change that design altogether, but let's just do this roof. So here is how I've been doing the roofs, by the way. We're going out one, just like this, like so. And then we're trying to find a nice spot to go up to. So we'll have that go there. So I usually start off with 2 stairs going up. So this is just the frame first, because you don't want to build the whole roof and then realize, oh, I actually don't like this shape. So we're going to add something right here. Okay, so we're going to go across 2. And I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Let's go across like this. And yes, I think that is a reasonable size. And now we are going to do the same, but we are going to go from maybe this angle. All right, let's bring this out actually. I said before I wouldn't bring out the frames, and now I'm doing it. I think bringing out the frames might be a little too much, to be honest, but we'll see how it goes. We might just put that back just for now, because otherwise it lacks continuity. So we need a good balance between those few things. And we're going to add a roof here. So we're just going to go from here, pretending that it's been out, and it ties in quite nicely with this area. So we're going to go like that. We're going to try and stick to the same palette that we've had before. All right. And I think that is a little too steep. So let's go to slab zone right here. And we're going to go 1, 2. And we're going to pretend that there's logs out here as well. I mean, roof out here. There we go. And we'll bring that, because we want the roof to at least be symmetrical. And all right, so let's add this right here. Placing slabs can be annoying sometimes. And it looks a little wonky, doesn't it? I wonder why that is. It's because there's a corner here. So we're going to move this back. And then hopefully this will allow us to see this a little better. Still looks a bit wonky though. I don't think that's going to be avoidable, because let's face it, this roof kind of looks a bit wonky as well. But once you add the whole thing, it kind of makes sense. You get what I mean? So I'm not really sure what to do about that. We might end up just facing the roof this way. So we might have a roof going from here and then across all the way to the edge. Problem solved. Just bring in the pillars just like I did right here, and you have yourself a solution. So we can actually afford to get rid of this, and it will still line up. Oh, tough choice. Okay, I'm gonna keep it there. I'm not really sure if the lining up will make much of a difference. So we're going to continue the roof. So the way I'm doing the roof is I'm just going 3 cobblestone and then 2 spruce, and then I did, 2 spruce, and then I did 2 of that oak. Not really sure about the dark oak though, but we're just going to keep it just in case we like it. Actually, you know what? We're just going to go cobblestone again here. Alright guys, this episode is getting very, very long. I've actually already recorded the next episode, so that's going to be up very, very soon. So this is going to be a nice little double episode, just so the episodes don't get too long and you guys lose interest. So, thanks everyone for watching. I will see you in the next one very soon. Take care.